each year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own my shit, and then each year I'm still so shy and so quiet.
No,
but this is the This is the
Hi, welcome back to Shae's Divine Tarot. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the little clips on TikTok and stuff like that. Of course, I know I sound like the rest of YouTubers. Oh, she's on TikTok now. Yes, because also I love anime and stuff like that, so I had to. But just coming back with some topics. So we're bulk filming. So of course, as per usual, if you've been here, you know, same outfits as per usual. And let's get started. So today we're going to talk about why is it so hard as a reader, or oracle reader, tarot reader, to read for yourself. Why is that so hard? Well, let's dive into that a little bit. So when you're pulling out your cards, and you're like, it's time for a read for myself, especially when you don't read for yourself often. You're like, let me go and read for myself. Let me just see what's going on, see what ancestors God or divine got to say. And then you look at the cards, and they're all looking like mumbo jumbo. Like, you get some bits and pieces, but then you're like, but then there's some parts you're not really liking what you're seeing. Is because it's almost like your reading is right. And I would say your best shot is to write down the cards you see, okay? And even practice clarifying on yourself. It helps a lot more, especially when you're reading tarot on yourself, because it can get more complicated for you, because I feel like since we already, especially if you're a person that read cards, typically you're already psychic. Typically you already can see the future somewhat. Typically there's some firmness in you already of knowing things, you know? When you actually have to sit down and really confront and talk, it's like it makes no sense. The best ways to combat that is to write down the notes of each card, right? Type down each card, write down each card that you see. Remember the topic and the question you asked, okay? Do some clarifying if you can. If you still can't understand, write down the clarifiers wherever they were pinned at on your spread. Now, clean that spread up, right? Pull out some oracle cards. Sometimes now, maybe you are a person, if you only got tarot cards, I would definitely suggest you get oracle cards. One deck, and especially if I had to say like what kind of oracle cards, what kind of oracle cards, I would definitely say more spiritual like cards, spiritual topic like cards, angel cards, any type of oracle cards. I mean, to be honest, as long as they're just like very helpful. So pull those out. There's more understanding when you see those. Even if you don't completely understand, write down the words you see on that card. Write down what you see. Take a picture of what you see, because I guarantee you're gonna come back and see everything is reflecting. Take a picture of your readings, even your tarot one too. Your tarot readings of yourself. Take a picture of them. Favorite it in your folder. Keep it there, or wherever you can keep it at to look back on it. Don't look at it every day either. Do like we do to our customers. Take the message that is given, right? And then go on about your day. Go on about your days, your weeks, and whatever, and just look back when you feel like something might be resonating or something might be reflecting, and you need to look at it. I bet you it's gonna resonate. I think it just reflects back to us weird, because it's just honestly like a weird blockage, because it's almost like at the same time there's no point. That's why I think other readers go get read by other readers. I have a lot of readers that get read by me. I let my friends read for me. I don't really need it, but I like to do that, you know, just to support my friends too. So that's a good way to make the world go round, is by supporting your other fellow tarot readers as a tarot reader, you know, and tipping them, or, you know, stuff like that. Really paying the price. So that could also be another helpful thing. To make things more clear. And I bet you when that reader reads it back to you, you're gonna remember the same exact cards came up for you, because I know a lot of readers I read for, the same exact cards come up for them that, you know, that they saw for themselves, basically. It's just they needed someone to say it. So yeah, I mean, if all push come to shove, I pull out the pendulum for myself to clarify some things some more. Or at that point, you just go to the altar, honestly. You just go to the altar at that point. Like I said, you just pull out them cards all day, you just go to the altar, okay? Sometimes your ancestors be like, look, you'll just understand as time goes, and that's just how it is. But I think it's just a natural blockage at times, you know? We're so used to seeing other people's lives, so when we actually see ours on paper, it just looks weird. But it is, now I will say, reading for other readers, it is unique reading for other readers, because you do see why they have that blockage. It's like you get it. Like I said, the girls that get it, they get it. The girls that don't, that just don't, you know, honestly, unless you really read cards. So don't be afraid to hit up another reader. Don't be afraid to go find other type of messages that can relate back to the cards. But like I said, I think your best chance too as well is taking a picture of your spread, writing down the cards and their meanings, or you know, stuff like that if you don't know the meanings yet, and putting that all together as time goes on, and things will reveal itself. So hope that was helpful to tarot readers. Of course, it's just a natural blockage. It's a natural thing. Don't feel like you're alone. It happens to me sometimes. I think that's why I don't read on myself often. I really go about some months without reading on myself, unless it's like a situation where I'm just like somebody trying to play with me and I already done seen something, so let me pull these cards out and see what's going on. Now, it's so crazy when you want to read in a situation with somebody else messing with you or something like that, you can see that clear as day. But like I said, when it's personally eternal, you're dealing with yourself, it is so difficult. So, you know, don't ever think it's just you, because you're not crazy. So it can be like that. I guess internal is always a battle. So that's just how it is. That's all it is, you know. It's not a battle, even though it's like, oh, I'm not really battling myself. Well, the card's battling with you to make you battle with yourself, because then you're already kind of like asking questions with yourself. You already got certain answers already. It's just more of like, as a psychic especially, you just got to face life, and the divine, God, the ancestors, they will just tell you, and you'll understand, you know. So like I said, other readers, write down your notes, take your pictures, go about life, and your reading will make more sense. And I honestly, one more thing, as time goes on, you will actually start to read for yourself a lot better. I will be honest about that. Personally, I felt like in the beginning it was difficult, it was weird. I mean, I was right. And now being 3 years in, it's not as difficult anymore. You just look at it now like, okay, cool. So yeah, now I'm done rambling. So of course, like, comment, subscribe, share with any other tarot readers that are having this problem, or any readers that are having this problem, and maybe this can help us out. So don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. I'll see you guys later. Peace.